Royals, I think I may have made a mistake staying here.
Started with a vision, turned it to a plan. Esthetician hands making beauty out of skin. Royal beauty, that's her empire's flame. Building up a legacy, respect on her name. Media guru with a global touch. Consulting big moves, she doing too much. Grace in a step, wisdom in a stride. Business on point, got a family by her side. MsQueenRo, the world gon' know. From the roof to the crown, see her power grow. From all state to traveling, state to state. Building dreams. Yeah, she carrying weight. Mother, daughter, leader in her lane. Love in her heart, success in her name. MsQueenRo, she gon' shine, she gon' glow. Everywhere she go, the world gon' know.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rokeya, also known as MsQueenRo. I am a lifestyle and travel vlogger. And yeah, we're on travel right now. We are talking about the CLARION Hotel. And yes, this is the first time me staying in a 2.5-star hotel. I don't know if I don't know if that was a good idea, Royals. I don't know, but I will say I am in the room now, and it's actually pretty decent. But let me show you some little things that was like, okay, did I make the right choice? You walk inside, and I am staying in level 505, room 505 on the 5th floor. And I believe this is the top floor as well. You walk in, and to the right as you're walking in is where you will put your clothes. There's my jacket. There's my suitcase. Okay, so let me show you one thing. Oh, the first thing first, because I just noticed this when I was hanging up my jacket. Here is the ironing board, and look at the ironing board. Okay. We couldn't just replace this with a cover. I mean, it's not that expensive. But moving on, not a deal breaker. Here's the bathroom. I do like the full-length mirror, although it is very dirty. Y'all couldn't just put some glass cleaner on this on this mirror. The mirror is dirty, but the bathroom is clean, thank God. So here is the bathroom. Lighting is not that great. Oh, you know what? I didn't turn the other light on. Let's see. Oh, it's a little better. Yeah, it's a little better. First impression, I mean, it is clean, but this hotel is very, very outdated. Very outdated. I mean, really? Do we still use drain stoppers to stop the tub? Or to take a bath? Which, I'm not taking a bath. But still, I mean, shower curtain, whatever. Hotels still use shower curtains. But yeah, the bathroom is clean, thank God. Going into the room, we have an 80s looking chair, but it looks comfortable. Well, it is comfortable. I was just sitting in it. We have a lamp here. Ooh, this is kind of dusty. We have a clock that's not even working. It's okay, I have my phone. Bed looks clean. Yeah, upon a check, it does looks clean, thank goodness. All right, look at number 2 that I'm about to point out here. Yeah, look at the curtain. Really? Look like somebody's cat just down the curtain. Apparently, I don't know if it's... Yeah, here's another hole right there. I guess, I mean, obviously the curtains are old, but I don't know if they've been washed and they don't replace them. I don't know. Well, since we're here, let's look at the view. Not much of a view, but we're not here for the view, at least not from the hotel side. We have old school air conditioner, but I do see the thermostat on the wall, so that's a good thing. Chair, desk. There is an outlet there, so that's good. Okay, TV, cool size. I'll give it for the TV. And the fact that they have a microwave and a refrigerator. Kudos to that, because this TV looks about, what, 50 inches or so? And it's a Samsung, so okay, we'll give it to the TV. Microwave, please let it be clean. Oh, very clean. Okay, thank you, microwave. I put my drink in the refrigerator, and it is on the cold side, so that's working. 2 drawers if you need it. Ice bucket. No coffee. Oh, I take that back. There's a coffee machine. Although I don't drink coffee. Maybe I'll drink tea. But it's there. But here's a pan. So like I said, not the best. I can see why it's rated 2.5 stars. At least for the room portion. Because, again, this actually would probably... Nah, I don't think it would go to 3. Because everything else is just outdated. But they can at least change the curtains out. And change out the cover for the ironing board. Ooh, this is bringing back memories of 80s Westgate, Mom. But at least Westgate had decent, like, not any torn curtains, at least. If y'all want to check out that video, that's on my channel as well. I'll link it down below if I remember. But here is the room. Before we head downstairs, you're probably wondering, Rokeya, if this is the first time you stayed in a 2.5 star hotel, why are you staying here? Well, my main reason for being here is to say that I've been to Maine. I am on this 50-state journey, and I'm not trying to pay $250 a night just to come here, because I'm not staying here very long. I'm only staying here a few days. So for me, if the hotel is decent, and if you can see the footage right here, this hotel was rated 4.9, 4 point something stars. So, well, this is the rating of the stars. I can't remember offhand, but this is the rating. So I'm like, it has to be somewhat decent. You know, people are living here, and the reviews for the most part were positive. Everybody's pretty much said that it's a very decent and clean hotel. It is outdated, but it's clean, and that's really what they cared about. From what I'm hearing, people are coming. This is to say, we don't really come to Portland, Maine just to say you coming to lavishness. If you are, then you must be at an event or something, but we're not doing that. Also, I chose this hotel due to location. Now, I don't have a car, and so far when I arrived here, and how I arrived here was via shuttle. There is a free shuttle included, so that was a perk as well. A free shuttle included from the airport. It doesn't look like there's close proximity places for me to kind of walk, and that may be a problem. I mean, yes, I can always Uber, but I mean, whatever. It is what it is. Let's go get breakfast, and then we'll go tour and go explore the rest of the hotel. While we're waiting on the elevator, here's a vending area on the 5th floor. Oops, I didn't know somebody was over there getting some ice. My bad. Good morning. Good morning. He said he was looking for ice, y'all. So there was no ice. Oh, see, that's another thing that I can go ahead and say on camera. There was no ice on the 5th floor. He's gone down to the 4th floor. So y'all look how old this elevator is. Where's the lights? There you go. Look at the lights. Anyway, let's go to breakfast. We come off the elevator, and here is the dining area right here. But you know what? Before we go to dining, let's go down this hallway to see what's down here first. The gallery room is in use, so we're not going there. Chart room. I don't know what that is or why they got it blocked off, but that's interesting. And here's the conference room as well. All right, nothing on this side. Let's go on the other side. They do offer complimentary water. So, hi, how do you get to the pool area?
Oh, it's actually right next to the elevator over here.
Oh, on that side? Okay.
Just go through the glass doors.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. If you need to know where something... Actually, I need to come back over here and go see how to get some of these places over here. But this is old school. They have that there. And here is the lobby. Nice and quiet. Kind of an older chair, but you know, it works. This area is nice over here. Quiet, and there is Wi-Fi, but I will say the Wi-Fi in the room is not that good. Just FYI. So it's very slow. You can try to come over here as well if you need to print something or use this computer if your Wi-Fi is acting up. But the Wi-Fi is included, so I'm not complaining too much. It is included. I think these are more conference rooms on this side. All right, before we eat, let's go find the pool. Found it. You do need your key to get here. Okay, here's a fit area. You know, did I even bring my? I don't even think I meant to bring workout clothes, but you know what? I'm glad I didn't, because all this walking I'm doing, if anything, I can come get some strength workout, but just know it's just not that big. There's only 2 treadmills, one, was it a Stepmaster, I think? Yeah, and then they don't even have the aerobic machine that oh no, it's not a Stepmaster, that's like the elliptical. Okay, so I do like that. And then here's a bike. Pretty much they got just the basics stuff. And your strengthening machine. Okay. Here is the pool right across the way. Now, this is ironic. You got vending machines next to the gym. Okay. Let's go to the pool. Unisex. I guess that's the locker room to change. Private balcony. Oh, excuse us. Okay. Of course, there's somebody in there. Let's see what. So I did bring my bathing suit. So if I do get in the pool, you'll have to go watch another video, not this one, to know that. Oh shoot, 8 feet. Dang, I'm not coming on this side. Let's see. Oh, well, it's not that warm, honestly. It's not that warm. But there is I'm not going to go close because there's somebody over there. There is a hot tub on the other side. So, that's an idea. I guess they pride themselves in this pool area because this pool area is very big. If there were a lot of kids here, which I hadn't really seen any kids. I've heard them, but they're here, but they're not here. There's not a lot. But yep, that is the pool. Here is the menu. So, a la carte menu Tuesday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then Saturday and Sunday 7 to 11. So, it was open at 7 this morning. Things like the Libbytown breakfast, $12. Build your own omelet, $14. Pancakes. French toast. I think I'm going to do French toast with the side of something. I need a side of eggs. Scramble. So it's not that expensive. So, and then here is the dining room. Alright, here is the rest of the dining room. But let me put y'all away for now because there's people in here. I'll come back. Not too bad for $20. I had to get this doesn't come with it. It's a side of, and actually it's less than $20. Yeah, it's coming with some French toast. So not too bad. Let's eat. Breakfast is over. Rated 6 out of 10. First of all, the server, I was going to say waitress, but no, she was the server because she didn't really have waitress mentality. The server seemed like she woke up on the wrong side of the bed, and I thought it was just me she had an attitude with. Nah, everybody who walked in, she had an attitude with. One of the guys looked at me, and I was like, but she was smiling at the end. So I gave her a tip still, because we just do that. Your tip is lower if you got an attitude. But now we're outside because I wanted to show you all what the outside looked like. So apparently this has been renovated because this does not look like what the pictures look like online, because it looks like we come in from the side instead of what the front used to like. I guess this is the front. This was the front. This is where the location is. The interstate is right over there. So if you are trying to get on and off the interstate, if you have a car, that part is a great location. But those of us who don't have cars, it's a little harder. I guess this was it is a bank. 2 gas stations, so you wouldn't run out of gas. And then nothing but houses on this side. I don't know, the location is just kind of weird to me, but it works. Like I said, if you have a car, no problem to get around. Yeah, those pictures online was definitely misleading. You can tell this has been renovated to where they put the side of the hotel, I guess they just added more rooms or more space, I should say, on the side of the hotel, because now it makes sense as to why it takes a little bit long for it to get to the bedroom. Because this outside right here, you can tell it looks newer. It's definitely not the same foundation that the hotel has. So yeah, this part was renovated later, years later. So they just added this part on, which is fine. I guess that's a good thing in some way because that means they expanded some. Okay, back in the room. So the main question is, and I know you all are wondering, would you recommend anyone staying here? Would I stay here again? Overall answer is yes. I do recommend people staying here. I do recommend, I would stay here again if I ever come back to Maine, but don't see myself coming back to Maine unless I'm coming with someone, whatever. But, so let me break it down. Let me tell you the people that would benefit from staying in this type of hotel. One, your experience is not where you stay. What I mean by that is it doesn't matter really where you stay. You don't want to stay somewhere like raunchy, but you do want to stay somewhere decent because your main priority is to do things outside of the hotel, like to go hiking. And a lot of people come here to hike. A lot of people come up to watch the foliage and to, do stuff like that and to just explore the city. If that is your main priority, then pretty much this hotel is good for you. Also, those of you who have a car really would be really okay with this. You have free parking here, and you're close enough to where you can drive to places within 15 minutes or less. So that in itself is good. And like I said earlier, you're right by the interstate. So that's also good. Those who would not benefit, if you are coming here and you do not plan on driving at any point, you don't know how to drive, or you're just not driving, I don't know if you may want to spend a little bit of extra money and stay closer to the city center, because that way you can walk to different places. Because like I said, you can walk to places, but it's going to take you 20 to 30 minutes to get to like places to get somewhere to eat. So whatever your priority is, it's decent. It's not the Hilton, but it's very much decent because the fact that it has a refrigerator and a microwave if needed, to me, that says a lot. Also, the room is actually really, really spacious. Like, you don't feel tight in a room. I have a king size bed, so I like that as well. And the fact that I have a desk and the TV size is excellent as well. That's why I said it's very much decent for what I need it for. I paid a little over $100. I think it was like $119 a night. The rest of the hotels I was trying to pay for, or that I was looking at, they were too expensive. I mean, like 3-star hotels was running about $250. I'm like, I can get a nice 3-star hotel for $150 a night. And I was willing to pay that. Like, I was willing to pay $150, but the lowest I was finding was $250. Now, mind you, I am coming prime time in the year that people want to come, so that probably has something to do with it. So with that being said, I was not paying $250 to $300 a night because I want to go back and live. Editing Rokeya here. Now that I've stayed the whole time, I'm actually about to check out of the room, out of the hotel. I do want to give a more accurate depiction. I knew I was going to be busy, but I am glad I did not spend a ton of money on my location, because when I say this week has been absolutely busy, full of activities, it has definitely been. And I really, which I had an idea this was going to happen, only used the room to sleep and to shower. I was gone all day, every day, And I'm glad I did not, me personally, did not spend extra money to get a nicer hotel or a bigger star rating because, just because. To me, it just didn't make practical sense. I'm glad I used that money to do the activities that I want to do and not spend it on the hotel. The reason why it's not perfect stars each way is because, one, it is outdated. Two, it is a little unkept. I mean, I showed you guys the torn curtains, the little messed up iron board cover, things like that. Well, I mean, if you're picky like that, then fine. You know, I understand why you wouldn't want to stay here. But again, it served the purpose that I needed to serve. It's not a roach motel. It's very, very clean. The staff was very nice. For me, it served its purpose. Literally, I came back to shower and to sleep and then wake up and do it all over again. So, wanted to come back and say that. Now back to the rest of the original video that I recorded earlier. So I hope I was able to give you valuable information. If I was, please press that thumbs up and or leave a comment to say, have you stayed at the Clarion? Have you stayed at any Clarion hotel before? Also, that's another thing. I've never stayed at a Clarion. This is my first time. Tell me if I gave you some valuable information in case you do come to stay here. Make sure you go ahead and watch the other video. It shows me outside and not in the room and the hotel. I think you will enjoy it. Please go ahead and subscribe. Again, I really appreciate it. And with that, I'm going to get ready. Bye.